Driver, please move. I don't want village dust entering this car.
Adana was so poor that people looked through her like dust, but the secret hidden inside her name would one day shake the richest family in Umuagu. That morning, the village road was quiet, covered with red earth and soft mist. But while others woke up to ordinary village life, Adana had already returned from the bush, with firewood balanced on her head. But she walked with the kind of strength that poverty could not completely destroy. As she moved along the road, a black SUV passed beside her and splashed mud on her wrapper.
Driver, please move. I don't want village dust entering this car. It is well. It is well.
Adana stopped. For a moment, she looked down at herself and closed her eyes. The pain was not only from the mud. It was from being treated like nothing. By the time she entered the market, the sun had started rising properly over Umuagu.
Every day firewood. Poverty has turned her into old woman before marriage. Leave her alone.
Traders were opening their stalls, but as Adana entered with her firewood, some women stopped talking and turned to stare at her. They had seen her many times before, yet they spoke as if poverty was something new on her body. Only Nkiru, her best friend, refused to keep quiet.
Adana, how long will you continue carrying everybody's insult like firewood? What choice do I have? My mother needs medicine. Hunger does not care about pride. One day, these people will regret laughing at you. I don't want regrets. I only want peace.
Nkiru was not rich, but she had a sharp mouth and a loyal heart. She told the women that poverty was not a crime. Still, Adana did not want to fight. She came to sell firewood, not to defend her existence.
How much for this bundle?
2,000 naira, ma. It is dry wood. It will burn well.
Poor girl, you still know how to smile. When tears become too much, smile is the only cloth left to cover shame.
Even when people insulted her, Adana knew how to speak gently. But that same day, peace began to walk away from her. A clean white car entered the village square, raising dust as children ran after it. The villagers turned to look.
Kamsi has returned!
Chief Arthur's son is back from Lagos!
The son of Chief Arthur had returned from Lagos. His name was Kamsi. He was tall, handsome, educated, and from one of the wealthiest families in Umuagu. When Kamsi stepped out of the car, people smiled with pride as if his success belonged to the entire village. But Kamsi was not looking at them for long. His eyes soon found Adana near the market road, holding the empty rope she had used to tie her firewood.
Adana,
Kamsi,
you still remember me?
some people cannot be forgotten, even when life becomes hard.
You have changed,
Life changed me first.
but your eyes are still the same.
Kamsi, people are watching.
For a moment, both of them froze. They had known each other before life separated them, before Lagos changed Kamsi's dressing, before poverty sharpened Adana's silence, before class and family name became walls between two hearts. But when he said her eyes were still the same, she looked away because people were watching. And truly, people were watching. Across the market, Cynthia stepped out of the black SUV and saw them together.
So this is the poor girl everyone talks about.
Madam, do you know her?
No, but I know trouble when I see it.
Seeing him speak gently to a poor firewood seller planted jealousy in her heart. To Cynthia, Adana was not a person. She was trouble wearing a faded wrapper. While gossip began moving through the market, Mama Ugo sat weakly inside a poor hut at the other end of the village.
Adana should have returned by now. She went to sell firewood. That girl is trying. She is carrying a burden that was never meant for her.
She was Adana's mother, thin and tired from sickness, but her eyes still carried deep love. A small face-down photograph rested on a wooden table, as if someone was trying to hide yesterday from today. When Adana finally came home, she knelt beside her mother and brought out the little money she had made. She had sold everything.
Mama, I sold everything.
You should have eaten first.
Medicine first, food can wait.
My child, you love me too much.
Her mother looked at her with pain and love, knowing that her daughter had learned sacrifice too early. Then Adana noticed the face-down photograph again. She reached for it, but Mama Ugo quickly stopped her hand.
Mama, why do you always hide this picture?
It belongs to the past.
But the past keeps making you cry.
Some truths are heavy enough to bury a family.
Adana did not understand, but the fear in her mother's voice stayed with her. Meanwhile, Kamsi returned to his father's compound, where wealth spoke from every corner.
My son, Lagos has not stolen your face from me.
Mama, welcome home, my son.
The
This
house was large, the cars were clean, and the veranda shone with comfort. Madame Beatrice, his mother, welcomed him proudly. She was a woman of gold, lace, and control. Chief Arthur, his father, welcomed him calmly, like a man who saw more than he said. But before Kamsi could settle fully, Madame Beatrice began speaking of marriage.
You are no longer a boy. It is time to marry.
Mama, I just returned.
And I have already found a girl suitable for this family.
Suitable for the family or suitable for me?
Later, alone in his room, Kamsi sat beside the window and thought of Adana.
Adana, after all these years, why does my heart still know your name? Adana.
The next day, at the village stream, Adana went to fetch water.
She still thinks Kamsi will look at her. Rich men do not marry firewood girls. I did not come here to fight. I came for water.
Then Kamsi appeared. The girls became silent.
Let me help you.
No, Kamsi, people will talk.
They are already talking. Let them say something true for once.
As they walked together, Adana told him his mother would not see love, she would see poverty.
Kamsi, you should not be here.
I have been looking for you.
That is exactly why you should not be here.
Adana, am I now forbidden to speak to you? I thought distance would remove you from my heart. It failed.
Don't say things that will make my life harder.
I love you, Adana.
Love is easy to say when your mother has not heard it.
Kamsi said his mother needed new eyes. It was a sweet answer, but Adana knew sweetness could not protect her from a proud woman's anger. And that anger did not waste time. Soon, a market woman carried the news to Madame Beatrice.
Madam, your son was seen carrying water pot for Adana. Which Adana? The poor one, Mama Ugo's daughter. My son carried water pot for a firewood seller.
Madame Beatrice could hardly believe it. Her son, trained in the city from a respected family, carrying water for a firewood seller, to her it was not kindness, it was disgrace. She confronted Kamsi inside the family sitting room.
Kamsi, I did not train you in the city for you to come back and carry water pot for poverty.
Her name is Adana.
I don't care if her name is Queen of England. She is not your class.
Mama, love is not class. In this family, marriage is not hunger for.
Are you insulting your mother because of that girl?
I am only telling the truth. Beatrice, calm down.
No, this madness must end before it begins.
Adana is poor, yes.
Yes, but she has more dignity than many rich people I know. How dare you? You will regret this.
That night, inside the poor hut, Adana and Mama Ugo shared a small plate of food.
You are not eating.
I ate at the market.
You are lying with love.
Then forgive me with love.
Then, under the lantern light, Mama Ugo almost revealed the truth.
Adana, there is something I should have told you long ago.
What is it, Mama?
Your father...
Mama, please breathe.
As Adana helped her mother lie down, her foot touched an old wooden box under the bed.
Mama, what is inside that box?
Nothing that belongs to today.
Why does everything in this house belong to yesterday? Because yesterday is still chasing us.
Outside the hut, in the darkness, a shadowy man stood by the window listening.
So the old woman still wants to open her mouth. That woman should have carried this secret to her grave long ago.
This was Uncle Felix. He heard enough to know that Mama Ugo was close to opening her mouth. As he stepped back into the night, he whispered that the old woman still wanted to speak. And while Adana sat inside beside her sick mother, unaware of the danger outside, the secret that had followed her since birth began moving closer to the surface. By morning, Umuagu looked peaceful again. Women swept their compounds, children carried water, farmers walked toward their farms with hoes on their shoulders. Smoke rose gently from huts, and the village moved as if nothing dangerous had happened in the night. Outside the hut, Adana sat washing a small cloth in a basin when Nkiru rushed into the compound, breathing fast.
Adana, have you heard? Heard what? Kamsi's mother is asking questions about you everywhere. About me? Yes. And when rich women start asking questions, trouble is already wearing shoes. Nkiru, I did not ask Kamsi to come near me, but your heart answered when he came. My heart is not my problem. His family is. Then protect your heart before they break it like dry clay. Kamsi's mother.
She had news, and the news was not good. Meanwhile, inside Madame Beatrice's wealthy compound, the trouble was growing. Madame Beatrice sat on her veranda like a queen holding court. 3 market women stood before her, happy to give her every piece of gossip they had collected.
Tell me everything about this Adana. She sells firewood. Her mother is always sick. They are poor, madam. Very poor. Poor people should know where to stand.
Madame Beatrice listened with a cold face. To her, poverty was not just lack of money, it was shame. It was something that should know its place and never come near her family. When Chief Arthur entered and saw his wife gathering women to discuss someone's child, he was not pleased.
Beatrice, why are you gathering women to discuss someone's child?
Because someone's child is trying to enter my family through the back door.
Poverty is not a disease.
But it spreads shame if you welcome it too close.
She did not see Adana as a girl with pain, dignity, and a sick mother. She saw her as a stain trying to touch wealth. By evening, Madame Beatrice knew everything. The housemaid stood nervously in her bedroom while Madame Beatrice removed her jewelry before a mirror.
Madam, I saw them under the mango tree.
Doing what?
Talking like people who have already chosen each other.
Then I will choose shame for her before she chooses my son.
Soon after, Cynthia visited the compound with a gift basket. Madame Beatrice welcomed her warmly, calling her daughter, as if the marriage had already been agreed.
Cynthia, my daughter, you came at the right time.
I hope Kamsi is settling well.
He will settle better when the right woman stands beside him.
I am ready, Mommy.
Cynthia pretended to be calm, but jealousy was already eating her heart. She admitted that she had seen Kamsi speaking with Adana at the market.
I saw Kamsi speaking with that firewood girl yesterday.
You saw it too?
Mommy, village girls can be desperate.
Do not worry, I know how to remove weeds before they touch the flower.
Madame Beatrice and Cynthia began speaking like 2 women preparing for war. But in another part of the village, Mama Ugo carried a heavier fear. She visited Pastor Eli at the small church, walking slowly with her stick. Pastor Eli could see trouble on her face before she spoke.
Mama Ugo, you look troubled.
Pastor, the past is knocking again.
Is it about Adana?
It has always been about Adana. If anything happens to me, Adana must know who her father was.
You have delayed this truth for too long.
I was afraid.
Fear protects lies for a season. Truth protects the innocent forever.
Outside the church,
Pastor Eli too?
Uncle Felix watched
This
from
thing is
behind a
getting
tree.
too close to fire.
He saw Mama Ugo speaking with Pastor Eli, and his fear deepened. Now, the secret was no longer only inside one poor hut. It was moving toward the church, toward witnesses, toward daylight. Felix walked away and made a quiet
The old woman
phone
is
call.
restless. Watch her daughter. If she opens that box, everything is finished. What should we do? For now, scare them. I don't want blood. Not yet.
While danger circled her life, Adana returned to the market with Nkiru. They arranged vegetables and small firewood bundles on a mat, trying to behave as if the day was
Today,
normal.
smile small. Your face is scaring customers. If worry was soup, I would have fed the whole market. At least you still know how to joke.
Their little moment of peace did not last. Madame Beatrice entered the market with Cynthia and 2 housemaids. The whole market noticed. Women stopped talking. Buyers turned their heads. Even the air seemed to
Beatrice has
pause.
come.
Adana looked up
Adana,
and
stay
froze.
My
Nkiru
spirit is
told her to
already
stay
shaking.
calm, but Adana's spirit was already shaking. She knew rich anger when it came walking in expensive lace. Madame Beatrice stopped in front of Adana's small stand and called her by name.
So you are Adana,
Yes, ma.
the girl who sells firewood and collects rich men's attention.
Madam, please.
Did I
Then
speak to you?
the humiliation
This is your level.
began.
Firewood, dust and hunger. Do not raise your eyes to my son again.
Madam, I have never disrespected your family.
Trying to trap man is disrespect.
I did not trap him.
Poor girls always say that,
Madam, poverty does not make someone dirty.
but it makes them desperate.
Adana is not desperate. Your son came to her. Mind your mouth. Nkiru, please, don't fight
Adana
because
held
of me.
Nkiru back. She did not want anyone fighting because of her. Even in pain, she was still trying to protect others from trouble. Then Madame Beatrice did the thing that broke Adana's heart before the whole market. She opened her purse.
Take this, buy food, buy soap, buy sense, but leave my son alone.
I cannot take it.
You reject money or you want my son?
I reject insults.
Just as Madame Beatrice turned to leave, Kamsi arrived. He saw Adana crying beside the money his mother had thrown at her. He saw Cynthia standing there.
Mama, what have you done?
What I should have done before.
You humiliated her in public.
Kamsi, please go.
No, today everybody will hear me. Mama, you had no right to do this.
No right. I am protecting my family.
By destroying someone else's daughter?
Do not raise your voice at me because of this girl.
Kamsi, please, don't fight your mother because of me.
This is because of truth, not just you.
Truth will still wound me if your family hates me more.
You see, at least she knows where she belongs.
Madam, enough.
Everybody listen. Adana did not chase me. I went to her. She did not trap me. I love her.
Kamsi!
And I am not ashamed of her.
You are not ashamed because you have forgotten who you are.
I know who I am.
You are Chief Arthur's son. You are not a charity project.
Adana is not charity.
She is poverty wearing a fine face.
Adana, wait. No, Kamsi, please, you have said enough. Adana, slow down. I want to disappear. Adana, please, Adana.
Adana could not stand there anymore. She picked up her empty basket and walked away in tears. Kamsi called after her, but she begged him not to follow. Behind them, Cynthia moved close to Madame Beatrice and pretended to comfort her.
Mommy, please don't let her ruin your peace.
She will not ruin my family. Kamsi is only confused. Men sometimes pity poor girls. I will remove that pity from his heart.
But her words were not comfort. They were poison wrapped in softness. Kamsi followed Adana along the narrow village footpath.
Adana, please look at me.
No.
I was trying to protect you.
You protected me by making the whole village stare at my shame?
I am sorry.
Do you know what it means to be poor? And still have people discuss your worth in public?
Adana.
Your love is sweet, Kamsi, but your world is sharp. It cuts people like me. She has carried enough pain for one day.
I will speak to my father. I will make this right.
You cannot force people to respect me.
But I can refuse to join them.
And when they choose Cynthia for you?
They have not chosen my heart.
Kamsi, until your family stops seeing me as shame, stay away from me.
Adana, don't do this.
I am doing this before your mother does worse.
Let her breathe,
Kamsi remained on the footpath, standing like a man who had finally understood that love alone could not protect someone. When he returned home, the storm was already waiting.
You embarrassed me in the market.
You humiliated an innocent girl.
Kamsi, your mother was only protecting you.
Cynthia, please do not enter this matter.
If you continue with that girl, you will lose this family.
Is love now a crime?
In this house, foolishness has consequences.
Then punish me, but do not touch Adana again. Enough. This family will not turn the village market into a battlefield.
Your son is losing his senses.
Maybe he is the only one still using his heart.
Arthur!
Papa, I love her.
For a moment, the room changed. Chief Arthur asked Kamsi what kind of girl Adana was.
What kind of girl is she? She is humble. She works hard. She takes care of her sick mother.
She is poor.
I did not ask what she lacks. I asked who she is.
Cynthia felt threatened when she saw Chief Arthur softening.
Daddy, character is good, but background matters too.
Cynthia, background can hide both gold and poison.
I only mean Kamsi deserves someone prepared for his level.
My level is not a prison.
Then Madame
This is
Beatrice
the woman
made her
I
move.
want for my son.
Mama, I never agreed.
Kamsi, we can build something beautiful.
Not when my heart is somewhere else.
Your heart will obey your future.
Kamsi could no longer breathe in that house.
Where are you going?
To breathe where love is not treated like a disease.
Kamsi!
Let him go.
He walked away angrily, saying he was going where love was not treated like a disease. While Kamsi battled his family, Adana returned home broken.
My child, what happened?
Mama, poverty has become my second name.
Who said this to you?
Everybody, Mama. Even when they don't speak, their eyes say it.
But those words opened another wound. Adana said she did not even know her father. Mama Ugo froze. For years, she had hidden that question under silence.
Mama, who was he?
He was a man who loved you before he saw you.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Was he poor like us?
No.
That answer confused Adana deeply. She asked why. If her father was not poor, they had suffered all their lives.
Adana, not tonight.
Mama, every time I ask, you run away.
I am not running. I am trying to protect you.
From my father's name?
from people who buried it.
Before Adana could ask more, a sudden noise came from outside. Both women froze. Mama Ugo's face changed immediately from sorrow to terror.
Who is there?
Adana, bolt the door.
Mama, are we in danger?
Bolt the door first.
Then Adana opened the door slightly and saw a small stone wrapped in cloth lying on the ground.
Mama, someone left something.
Do not open it.
It has writing.
The note was short, but it carried the cold hand of danger.
Stop asking about your father, or your mother will not live to answer. Mama, who would write this?
The people I feared.
Far away from the hut, Uncle Felix stood under a tree with one of his men.
She saw the note. Good. Fear closes the mouth faster than death. What if the girl still asks questions? Then we remind her that poor people disappear quietly.
And as night covered Umuagu again, Adana held the warning note in her hand, no longer only ashamed by love, but hunted by a secret she did not yet understand. By morning, the warning note had become heavier than the night that brought it.
Mama, I did not sleep.
Some nights are longer than others.
This is no longer about Kamsi, is it?
No, my child, it started before Kamsi ever returned.
Adana stood and faced her mother. She wanted to know who those people were.
Mama, who are these people?
People with money, people with power, people who think truth can be locked away.
And my father is part of this?
Your father is the reason they are afraid.
Then I deserve to know his name.
But before Mama Ugo could answer,
Mama,
My chest!
please sit down. Don't talk again.
Nkiru arrived soon after and saw Mama Ugo struggling. She dropped her basket and ran for the village nurse. While Adana's world shook inside a poor compound, Kamsi searched the village road near the stream.
Have you seen Adana? She has not come to the market today. Is she all right?
After what happened yesterday, who will be all right?
But in his family house, a different kind of preparation had begun. Madame Beatrice sat in the wealthy sitting room with Cynthia and Cynthia's mother, Lady Monica.
We will not wait for Kamsi to finish his foolishness.
So when do we fix the introduction? Mommy, are you sure Kamsi will agree?
A man may refuse with his mouth, but family pressure will bend his knees.
Cynthia wanted to believe her, but jealousy had already made her insecure. She asked what would happen if Kamsi still chose Adana.
What if he still chooses her? Choose who? A girl who cannot even afford proper slippers?
Men can be stubborn when they are bewitched by pity.
Then we remove the pity and replace it with duty.
Madame Beatrice dismissed the thought with cruelty. To her, Adana was only a girl who could not afford proper slippers. Outside the sitting room, Chief Arthur paused in the hallway and overheard everything.
By next week, people will know Cynthia is my son's future wife.
Beatrice, what are you doing?
His face became troubled. He had warned his wife, but she was no longer listening. Back at Mama Ugo's hut, the village nurse examined the sick woman. Adana and Nkiru stood nearby with anxious faces.
She needs proper treatment. This cough is not ordinary weakness anymore. How much will it cost? More than herbs and prayers can handle. We will find money. This is all I have. We can borrow. From who? The same people who laughed at me yesterday. Delay is dangerous.
Just then, Kamsi arrived at the compound, worried and breathless. Nkiru met him outside and told him Mama Ugo was sick.
Nkiru, where is Adana?
Inside, Mama Ugo is sick.
What happened?
Life happened. Your mother helped it happen faster.
Kamsi entered the hut quietly. Adana looked shocked when she saw him and quickly wiped her tears.
Adana,
You should not be here.
I heard your mother is sick.
And if your mother hears you came here, she will come and finish what she started.
Let her blame me. Your mother needs help.
But Kamsi said Mama Ugo needed help, and this time he would not let fear decide for him. He brought out money.
Take this for the treatment.
No.
Adana, this is not pride. This is your mother.
Yesterday your mother threw money at me like I was a beggar. Today you want me to collect money from you.
I am not my mother.
Then Mama Ugo weakly lifted her hand and spoke. She told Adana to accept help when it came with respect.
Adana, accept help when it comes with respect.
Mama, this young man's eyes do not insult you.
Mama, I promise I only want to help.
Then help her without owning her.
Those words made the room still. Adana finally accepted the money, but only as a loan.
I will take it as a loan.
You do not need to pay me back.
I said loan, Kamsi. Please don't take that away from me.
Then loan, on your terms.
Thank you.
Outside the hut, they shared a quiet moment.
I know I have brought trouble to your door.
Trouble was already sleeping here. You only woke it.
Then let me stay and face it with you.
Kamsi, you cannot fight what you do not understand.
Who gave you this?
I don't know. It was thrown at our door last night.
Why would anyone threaten your mother because of your father?
That is the question I've been asking all my life.
This is no ordinary family secret.
I know.
Let me take this to my father. He knows many elders.
No, not yet.
Why?
Because every time rich people enter my matter, I become smaller.
Kamsi did not know how to answer that. Soon, Nkiru called from inside. They needed to move Mama Ugo for
It will
treatment.
bring another storm.
Storms do not scare me.
They scare people with weak roofs.
Kamsi returned home and found Chief Arthur in the private courtyard.
You look like a man carrying another person's wound.
Papa, Adana's mother is very sick.
And your heart is there.
My heart has been there since before I understood it.
Then he showed Chief Arthur the warning note.
This was thrown at their door. Who is her father? That is the secret. This handwriting. Papa, do you recognize it? I recognize fear behind it. Years ago, there was a man named Chief Raymond Okafor. Who was he? A wealthy man, landowner, businessman. People respected him. But there was more to his story.
What does he have to do with Adana?
I don't know yet. But this smell of fear reminds me of what happened after he died. Late Chief Raymond Okafor, an old mystery.
Before Chief Arthur could say more, Madame Beatrice interrupted them in the courtyard. She was suspicious immediately.
What are both of you hiding?
Nothing.
Since that girl entered your mind, this house has lost peace.
Beatrice, not every problem begins with the poor.
But many enter through them.
Then she announced her plan openly.
Since you both like private meetings, let me say my own openly. Cynthia's family is coming this weekend.
For what?
For your introduction. Mama,
I will not attend.
you are because you are my son.
You cannot force marriage like land agreement.
Watch me.
That night, after returning from the nurse's place with Mama Ugo resting, Adana sat alone beside the bed. The hut was quiet. Mama Ugo slept weakly, but the old wooden box under the bed seemed to call her name. Adana looked at it for a long moment. Then, slowly, with trembling hands, she pulled it out. The box was dusty, old, and heavier than she expected. When she opened it, her breath caught in her throat. Inside were an old photograph, a baby bracelet, a sealed letter, and a faded document. On the document was a name.
Chief Raymond Okafor. Adana, you were not supposed to find it like this.
Adana
Mama.
looked at her mother, the document shaking in her hand, and asked the question that had waited all her life.
Mama, why is this man's name hidden in our house?
Adana, close that box.
No, Mama. I have been closing my eyes all my life.
My child, some doors open with danger behind them.
Adana sat on the floor with the old wooden box open before her, and for the first time in her life, poverty was no longer the biggest question in the room.
This is you.
Yes,
And this man?
Chief Raymond Okafor.
And the baby?
That baby is you.
The photograph was faded, but the truth inside it was still alive. The room became still. Adana slowly lowered the photograph and asked if Chief Raymond Okafor
Chief
was
Raymond
her
Okafor
father.
was my father.
Yes,
You told me my father was a poor palm wine tapper who died before I could know him.
I lied to keep you alive.
Alive from who?
From his brother, Felix.
Chief
Mama Ugo began to explain what happened long ago.
I was not always this poor. I worked in Chief Raymond's house when I was young.
You worked for my father.
I worked there, but he never treated me like a servant.
She had not always been this poor. When she was young, she worked in Chief Raymond's house. She was only a helper then, a young woman trying to survive. But Chief Raymond was not cruel to her. He did not treat her like a slave. He spoke to her with kindness, and kindness was something she had
Sir,
not
please
received
leave it. I
often.
can carry it.
You are a worker here, not a slave.
People like me are not used to kind words.
Then get used to them in my house.
Those words stayed with her because people like her were not used to gentle speech. But somebody was watching.
My brother has started forgetting his level.
Back in the present, Adana listened with pain. She understood now that Felix's hatred did not begin when she opened the box. It had started before she was even born. Mama Ugo continued,
She has my mother's eyes.
What will people say?
Let them speak. She is my blood.
And your family?
I will protect both of you.
But promises are easier to make before death enters the house. Before he died, Chief Raymond prepared documents. In his private study, he signed papers with Pastor Eli standing beside him as witness.
This land must go to my daughter. Raymond, people will fight this. Then let the paper speak when I am gone. Does Felix know? Felix must never touch this.
But Felix overheard
My
enough.
daughter Adana must never beg for what is already hers. Your daughter? Over your own brother?
Felix's anger hardened. He could not accept that his brother would leave wealth to a child born from a woman he considered beneath the family. After Chief Raymond died, the whole compound changed. At the funeral, people mourned loudly, but Felix's mind was already on control.
Chief Raymond left us too suddenly. My brother's properties must be protected.
Your father is gone, but his promise remains.
After the funeral, he cornered Mama Ugo near the
Take
side
that child
gate.
and disappear.
She is Raymond's daughter.
She is a mistake that will not inherit anything.
Raymond left documents.
And documents can burn. People can vanish.
That was when Mama Ugo ran. She ran with the baby, the photograph, the letter, and whatever proof she could carry. She buried Adana's true name under a false story, not because she hated the truth, but because she feared what powerful men could do to a helpless child.
So Felix hated you because my father respected you. He hated anything that made Raymond human. And when I was born,
That hatred became fear.
Back in the hut, Adana stood with the inheritance document in her hand, anger rising through her tears.
so I was not born poor. I was hidden poor.
Adana,
They stole my father's name from me.
I was trying to protect your life.
And I suffered without knowing
She
why.
realized she had not been born poor, she had been hidden poor. Her childhood had been stolen, not by fate, but by greed. Mama Ugo told her that her father had left land, houses, shares, and protection for her. Adana could hardly understand.
That document carries land, houses, and shares your father left in your name.
Me?
Yes, but after Raymond died, Felix came like a storm. Is that
She had carried firewood, begged for medicine money, endured insults in the market, and slept under leaking roofs while somewhere in the world, papers carried her real name. Then Mama Ugo gave her the sealed letter.
your father wrote this before he died?
You kept his letter from me?
I kept it until you were strong enough.
Or until fear became tired?
Both.
Donna opened it carefully, as if the paper might break with her heart.
I have left proof, land, and protection for you. Trust Pastor Eli. Fear Felix. Fear Felix.
Adana whispered those two words, and they seemed to fill the hut like smoke. But outside, someone was listening. A shadow moved near the window.
She opened the letter.
One of Felix's men had heard enough. He slipped away and met Uncle Felix under a tree along the dark bush path.
She has opened the box. Everything? The letter, the photograph, the document. That old woman has killed herself with memory.
Felix's face tightened with anger. The secret he had buried for more than 20 years was breathing again. He ordered that before sunrise, the papers must leave
Before
that
sunrise,
house.
those papers must leave that house. And the girl? Do not touch her yet. A missing girl brings questions. And the old woman? Fear will finish what sickness started.
Inside the hut, Adana suddenly felt uneasy. She looked toward the window, sensing danger without seeing it.
Mama, I don't feel safe.
Then hide them away from this house.
Where?
Pastor Eli.
Mama Ugo told her to hide the papers away from the house. She wrapped them in cloth and slipped out through the back of the hut.
Do not follow the main road.
I will pass behind the cassava farm.
If you see anyone, hide.
Mama, lock the door after me.
The night was thick and dangerous. Adana moved through tall cassava leaves, holding the bundle close to her chest. When she heard footsteps, she crouched low and held her breath.
God, hide me from whoever is looking for me.
Check the main road.
No.
She cannot go far at night.
While she hid in the farm, Felix's men forced their way into the hut.
The box is here. It is empty. Where did she keep them?
You cannot steal what God has already exposed.
By then, Adana had reached Pastor Eli's church. She arrived breathless at the wooden door, still clutching the bundle.
Adana,
My mother said I should bring these to you.
come inside quickly.
Pastor, who is Chief Raymond Okafor to me?
Your father. Your father. And the reason powerful men are afraid of you.
Before the pastor could close the door, a slow clap came from outside.
Pastor Eli, still protecting dead men's mistakes?
Who are you?
I am the man your mother should have warned you about properly. Felix, leave this place. Not without belongs to Home family.
If it belongs to your family, why are you chasing it like a thief?
For the first time, Adana stood face to face with the man who had buried her name, stolen her childhood, and hunted the truth.
Give me the papers, Pastor. Let sleeping bones remain underground. Raymond trusted me with the truth. Raymond is dead.
But his daughter is standing here.
Careful, girl. Bloodline does not protect stubbornness.
But Adana had already lived too long without protection to be frightened by words alone. Pastor Eli stepped fully in front of her. He told Felix that he had stolen enough years from the child. Felix claimed he had protected his brother's name. Pastor Eli called it what it was: greed. Then Adana noticed movement behind Felix. Two shadowy men appeared in the darkness. Her heart beat faster. She was trapped at the church doorway with the documents that could change everything. Pastor Eli understood the danger immediately. He pulled Adana inside and shut the front door.
Go through the side door. Follow the old cemetery path.
What about you?
I have faced Felix before. Go!
Pastor, I am scared.
Then run scared. Just run.
Adana slipped through the side door with the document bundle pressed to her chest. Behind her, the church door burst open. Felix stormed in with his men, demanding to know where she had gone.
Where is she? Safe from you. You think this church wall can protect lies? No, it protects truth until daylight. Search everywhere.
Meanwhile, Adana ran through the old cemetery path behind the church. Moonlight touched the old graves and tall grass. She whispered to the father she had only just discovered.
Papa, if you truly left this truth for me, guide my feet tonight.
She passed here. She cannot disappear like smoke. Check near the stream.
Adana
I am not-
remained still until their footsteps faded. Only then did she move again. Very late that night, Adana reached Nkiru's family compound, muddy, breathless, and shaking.
Nkiru. Adana! Jesus! What happened to you? I need to disappear before morning.
Adana told her she needed to disappear before morning. Nkiru pulled her inside and locked the door.
Is this about your father? My father was Chief Raymond Okafor. The Chief Raymond! Yes, and Felix is trying to bury me with the truth. Then by morning you must not be in this village.
Nkiru understood quickly. If Felix was hunting her, then Adana could not remain in the village. She suggested Obodo town, where her aunt lived.
My aunt lives in Obodo town. Nobody will look for you there first. What about my mother? I will watch her. Pastor Ili will watch her. But if Felix catches Yolof, you are finished. I feel like I am abandoning her. No. You are carrying the truth far enough for it to survive. Take this bag and hide in Obodo town for safety.
With trembling hands, Adana wrote a note for Mama Ugo. She apologized for leaving without her blessing.
Mama, forgive me for leaving without your blessing. I am not running away from you. I am running with the truth you protected. She will understand. But she will cry first. Yes, but she will breathe because you are alive.
She explained that she was not running away from her mother, but running with the truth Mama Ugo had protected. Before sunrise, the two friends reached the small village bus park. Traders were already gathering with baskets. An old bus waited on the road.
Keep your head down. My heart is louder than my footsteps. Then let it beat quietly until you reach Obodo. If anything happens to Mama, I will send word.
When the bus began to move, Adana looked through the window at Nkiru. She asked her to tell Mama Ugo that she loved her.
Tell Mama I love her. Come back with power, not fear. I don't know if I have power. You have truth. That is where power starts. I will remember. Goodbye, Nkiru. Goodbye.
The bus left Umuagu as dawn opened slowly over the red earth. Later that morning, Mama Ugo woke and called Adana's name. No answer came.
Adana!
Nkiru entered
Mama,
quietly with the
she left
folded
this
note
for
in
you.
her hand.
Adana!
Mama, she left this for you.
My child has gone?
Nkiru read the note aloud because Mama Ugo's hands trembled too much to hold it.
Mama, I am sorry. I had to leave so the truth would not die with us. I will come back, I promise.
She is carrying too much.
She learnt from you.
No mother wants her child to inherit fear.
Soon after, Kamsi arrived at the hut with medicine and food items. He came with hope, believing he could still help.
I brought medicine. Where is Adana?
She is gone.
Gone where?
Somewhere your mother's insult cannot reach her.
Nkiru, please don't speak in riddle.
She disappeared before sunrise.
The medicine bag slipped from Kamsi's hand and fell to the ground.
She left because of me.
She left because dangerous people are chasing her.
Who?
The same people your mother helped by humiliating her.
I should have protected her.
Kamsi entered the empty hut slowly. He saw Adana's folded cloth, her empty sleeping mat, and the old wooden box under the bed.
Mama Ugo, where did she go?
Where truth can breathe for one night.
Please tell me.
If I knew, I would not tell you. Not because I hate you, but because I love my child.
Then Mama Ugo spoke with unexpected strength. She told Kamsi his family had made her daughter's poverty a town announcement.
Your family made her poverty a town announcement.
I am sorry.
Sorry is small when shame has already entered the market.
I will fix this. Do not
Do
fix my
not fix my daughter like broken furniture. Stand for her like a human being.
Those words broke him more deeply than shouting would have. At the same time, Felix learned that Adana had escaped. His men returned empty-handed, and his anger became quiet and dangerous.
She was not in the house. The documents were gone. And you came back with your empty hands to tell me this. She may have gone to Obodo. Then Obodo will become too small to hide her.
While fear hunted Adana outside the village, Madame Beatrice continued preparing for Cynthia's introduction as if nothing had happened.
Put the chairs in straight lines. Cynthia's family must see order.
Yes, madam.
And tell Kamsi to dress properly.
He has not come out of his room.
Then drag him out with respect.
But Kamsi had locked himself inside his room. He sat on the floor beside his bed, destroyed by guilt.
Kamsi, open the door. Papa, I lost her. You do not know that. She disappeared because I failed her. Then stand up and stop failing her.
Outside, Chief Arthur confronted Madame Beatrice. He told her Adana had disappeared.
Adana has disappeared.
Good. Maybe she finally understood boundaries.
A young woman is missing, and that is your response?
She is not missing. She is acting.
Your pride is becoming dangerous. Adana has disappeared.
So?
This is your doing.
In the village market, women gathered around Adana's empty selling spot.
She has not opened her stand today.
After that public shame, who can blame her?
Madame Beatrice went too far.
She did not just go too far. She pushed a wounded girl into danger.
By afternoon, villagers gathered under the big tree in the square.
Rich people think poor children have no blood.
That girl was humiliated in front of everyone. Now she has disappeared.
When pride enters a wealthy house, tears usually leave through a poor door.
Men, women, youths, and elders discussed Adana's disappearance. The mood had changed. Back at the wealthy compound, Cynthia's family arrived in expensive cars for the introduction. Then Kamsi walked out. He wore simple clothes, his eyes were red, his face was firm, the compound became quiet.
Kamsi, go and change. Our guests are here.
No,
Kamsi, please don't embarrass us.
you are all already embarrassing yourselves.
What did you say? Beatrice, is this how your family welcomes guests? Monica, please calm down. Kamsi is only emotional.
I am not emotional, I am awake.
Kamsi, why are you doing this to me?
Because marrying you while loving someone else would be a bigger disgrace.
No, Kamsi! What have you
Listen
done?
yourselves.
What did you say?
I will not marry Cynthia. I will not pretend that Dana's tears mean nothing.
Cynthia's mother demanded to know what was happening. Kamsi told her to ask Madame Beatrice, the woman who knew how to decorate a compound while someone's daughter was missing. And with those words, the introduction began to collapse before it could even start. Cynthia looked at him with tears already forming. She asked why he was doing this to her. Kamsi answered with painful honesty.
You chose that poor girl over me.
I chose honesty.
No, Kamsi. You chose embarrassment.
I would rather embarrass a lie than decorate it.
One day you will
Those
regret
words
this.
cut through the compound like a blade. Madame Beatrice could no longer control herself. In front of guests, servants, and family members, she slapped Kamsi.
You have disgraced me!
You disgraced yourself when you made love a class war. Class war!
Beatrice! This is unbelievable!
Papa, I am going to find Adana.
Chief Arthur rose immediately, his face dark with anger. That was when Chief Arthur stepped forward and ended the ceremony.
Everyone, this ceremony is over.
Arthur, you cannot!
I can, and I have.
You invited us here for insult.
I invited you for marriage talks. My wife invited you for force.
Thank you, Papa.
Cynthia's family left angrily. Lady Monica pulled her daughter toward the car, saying they would not beg where they had been rejected.
No, we do not beg where we are rejected. Monica, please let us talk. Talk to your son. He is the one who buried this day.
Kamsi did not wait for the dust to settle. He went searching for Nkiru because she was the only person who might know how to reach Adana.
Nkiru, please, tell me where she went.
If I tell you and danger follows you, will love protect her?
I can help.
You people always say help after breaking the pot.
I broke it. Let me carry the pieces.
For the first time, Nkiru softened a little.
She is not in this village.
Is she safe?
For now.
Where should I look?
Don't look for where she is. Look for why she ran.
The documents?
Ask Pastor Eli and go alone.
Kamsi went straight to the small village church. Pastor Eli was arranging benches, as if the night's danger had left physical disorder behind.
Pastor, I need the truth about Adana. Truth is not a market item, my son. You must be ready to pay with courage. I am ready. Many men say that before truth asks for sacrifice.
But Pastor Eli did not accept those words easily. He tested him.
If Adana had nothing, would you still choose her? Yes. If choosing her cost you your mother's blessing, I will still choose her. If choosing her exposes your family's pride before the whole village, then let pride be exposed. Are you certain? I am.
Only then did Pastor Eli lead him to a storage corner behind old hymn books. Hidden there was a locked wooden chest.
Your father was not the only man who remembered Chief Raymond. What is inside? Copies. Raymond was wise enough not to leave truth in one place. Copies of Adana's documents, proof of her blood. Pastor, Chief Raymond knew Felix would hunt the originals. So even if Felix steals Adana's bundle, the truth still has another voice.
Pastor Eli said these were copies of the proof. The truth still had another voice. Then he handed Kamsi an old birth record. Kamsi read the name slowly.
Adana Raymond Okafor. That is her full name. She never knew. She only knew hunger. But hunger was not her inheritance.
Before Kamsi could fully recover from the shock, Chief Arthur entered the church. Kamsi turned in surprise.
Papa, I knew you would come here. Arthur, the time has come. I have carried silence long enough. You knew. I knew, though I did not know she was Adana.
Kamsi could not understand how such a thing had remained buried for so long.
Raymond was my friend. He trusted too much and feared too late. Why did nobody protect his child? Because after he died, Phyllis controlled the house. Anyone who spoke was threatened. And I thought the child had vanished forever.
Pastor Eli spread the proof on a bench.
Here is her birth record. Here is the land deed. Here are the shares. Here is Raymond. All in Adana's name? Yes. Adana Raymond Okafor. Then Felix has been sitting
Birth
on
record,
stolen ground.
land deed, share certificate, letter, and old photograph. Everything pointed to one truth. Adana Raymond Okafor was Chief Raymond's daughter, and all the properties written in those papers belonged to her. Chief Arthur looked at the documents and realized what Felix had done. Felix had been sitting on
My
stolen
mother
ground.
called her poverty. Kamsi. She insulted the daughter of Chief Raymond Okafor. She insulted a human being first. The inheritance only exposes the blindness. I need to find her.
Kamsi was overwhelmed again, but this time his pain was deeper. His mother had thrown money at Adana, called her poverty, and mocked her in public. While truth was rising in Umuagu, danger had followed Adana to Obodo. Uncle Felix arrived in Obodo town in a dark car with one of his men.
She cannot hide among strangers forever. We heard a village girl arrive before sunrise. Find the aunt's house, quietly.
The town was busier than Umuagu, with shops, motorcycles, and strangers moving everywhere. Inside a modest house in Obodo, Adana sat with Nkiru's auntie Ifeoma. The older woman tried to comfort her, but Adana was restless.
Nkiru said you are in trouble. I am not even sure what my life is anymore.
Sometimes life becomes confusing when truth is finally waking up.
I just want my mother safe.
Adana opened the documents again and looked at her father's letter.
My father knew my name.
Every child deserves that.
He left me land, but I would have chosen one day with him.
Then fight for both his name and your peace.
Outside, Felix's man questioned a shopkeeper, describing a slim, dark-skinned village girl with a scarf on her head.
A young village girl came here this morning. Slim, dark-skinned scarf on her head. Many girls pass this road. She may be staying with an older woman. Why are you looking for her? Family matter.
Back in Umuagu, Chief Arthur decided the truth could no longer stay inside the church.
Call the elders. Call Pastor Ili. Call Mama Ugo if her strength allows.
Chief, is it about Adana?
It is about truth buried too long.
Then let the village hear it.
Word spread quickly. Madame Beatrice heard from a housemaid that elders were gathering in the square because of Adana.
Madam, Chief Arthur has called elders to the square. For what? They say it concerns Adana. That girl again. They are saying she may not be who people thought. What nonsense is that supposed to mean?
She walked toward the village square with 2 housemaids behind her, determined that if the village wanted to discuss Adana, they would do it in her presence. By the time she arrived, elders were seated under the big tree.
Pastor Eli, what is this? The proof that a daughter was hidden and an inheritance was stolen. Her name is Adana Raymond Okafor.
What did you just say?
Pastor Eli placed the copied documents on a wooden table. Chief Arthur stood beside him. Kamsi watched with emotion heavy in his eyes. Villagers crowded around, waiting. Pastor Eli lifted the old photograph copy for everyone to see.
This is Chief Raymond Okafor. This is Mama Ugo. And this child in his arms is Adana.
Adana?
Are you saying the firewood girl is Raymond's daughter? She is not the firewood girl. She's Raymond's blood. Yes,
Madame Beatrice could only whisper,
Mama,
no.
The girl you called Poverty was carrying a name bigger than your pride. Adana is Chief Raymond Okafor's daughter.
But Madame Beatrice said documents could be forged. She was not speaking from wisdom. She was speaking from fear.
This cannot be true.
Beatrice, the documents are here.
Documents can be forged.
So can pride, madam. But
Kamsi begged his mother to stop fighting what was already standing before her. Then another witness arrived. Nkiru helped Mama Ugo walk slowly into the square. The oldest elder asked her if Adana was truly Chief Raymond's daughter.
Mama Ugo, is Adana truly Chief Raymond's daughter?
Yes. I carried her in my womb. Raymond accepted her with his whole heart.
Madame Beatrice, still clinging to disbelief, asked if everyone was expected to believe this now.
You expect us to believe this now? No, madam. I expect you to rub the girl you insulted before you knew her name.
Those words entered Madame Beatrice like a quiet punishment. Pastor Eli then placed his hand on the documents and spoke clearly.
Willingly.
Uncle Felix is the man who threatened Mama Ugo and buried Adana's identity. Chief Raymond's brother? Yes. He threatened her, seized properties, and buried Adana's name. And he has been hunting her since the box was opened.
Send for Felix. He will not come willingly.
The oldest elder ordered that Felix be sent for. Kamsi knew he would not come willingly. And truly, Felix was far from the square. In Obodo town, he sat inside his dark car when one of his men rushed back with troubling news.
Sir, the elders in Umuagu have seen the documents. Which documents? Copies. Pastor Eli had copies. That old pastor has been sleeping with fire under his pillow. Should we keep searching for the girl? No. Bring her before they bring her home. How? Fear brought her out of the village. Fear will bring her back to me. Every child runs faster when
her mother is in danger. Back in the village square, the mood had changed against Madame Beatrice. The market women who had once mocked Adana now turned their disappointment toward the woman who had led the public humiliation.
Madam, you threw money at Raymond's daughter. You called her hunger. Even if she was not rich, did she deserve that? I did not know. You did not need to know her father before knowing she was human.
For the first time, Madame Beatrice had no strong reply. Her pride began to crack. She tried to explain herself, saying she thought Adana wanted to trap Kamsi.
I thought she wanted to trap my son.
You judged her before she opened her mouth.
I was protecting Kamsi.
No, Mama, you were protecting your pride.
I may have gone too far.
Mama Ugo stepped closer, leaning on Nkiru for support. She told Madame Beatrice that Adana had been poor because she was hiding from death.
Madame Beatrice, my daughter was poor because I was hiding her from death. I did not know, but you knew she could cry. I am sorry. Do not say sorry to me. Save it for the girl you broke before the village.
The elders gathered around the documents and made their decision.
Felix Okafor must answer before this village. If the documents are true, he has stolen not only property, but a child's life. I will send men to his house. He may not be there. Then we find him before he finds Adana.
At that moment, a frightened boy ran into the square with a folded note. He said a man near the old road had given it to him from Mama
No, let
Ugo.
Pastor read it first.
I'll read it. If the girl wants her mother alive, she should bring the original documents to the old palm mill before sunset. No elders, no police, no Kamsi.
Felix!
Ugo trembled. Kamsi became furious. Chief Arthur understood Felix wanted the originals.
He wants to lure her, and he wants the originals.
My God, this is because of what I started.
No, I am coming for what is mine. Refuse and everyone pays.
She stepped away from the crowd, covering her mouth as tears filled her eyes. Kamsi followed her.
Kamsi, did I help push her into this?
You did not create Felix, but you made Adana feel alone.
I called her poverty.
Yes.
And she was hiding from men who stole her whole life. What have I done?
For the first time, Madame Beatrice cried openly. Near the square, Cynthia secretly listened from behind a parked car. She heard everything.
So she was not poor after all.
Cynthia, come away from here. No, Mommy, I need to hear everything. Adana is the true heiress.
That is exactly why I hate it.
This matter is no longer about you.
She stepped aside and made a quiet phone call.
I need information about Uncle Felix Okafor.
Why?
Because if Adana returns as an heiress, Kamsi will never look back.
And what do you want to do? Make sure she returns too late.
In Obodo, Adana received a phone call from Nkiru, and Adana listened as Nkiru explained Felix's threat. When she heard that her mother's life was being used against her, fear turned her face cold. She wanted to
You
return
cannot go
immediately
back
with the
alone.
documents.
He will hurt my mother.
He wants you afraid.
I am afraid, but she's my mother.
Then return with wisdom, not
I
panic.
don't have time for wisdom.
Nkiru, still on the phone, gave her the plan.
Listen to me. Pastor Ili has copies. You don't need to bring the originals. Felix asked for them.
Exactly.
So we give him what he thinks he wants. What are you saying? Come back, but do not come alone.
And do not carry the real documents.
In Umuagu, Chief Arthur gathered Pastor Eli, Kamsi, trusted youths, and elders.
Felix wants darkness. We will meet him with witnesses.
The old palm mill has two paths.
We can hide near the back road. I am going. You will go, but not as a foolish lover. You will go as a witness. Truth must be protected, not rushed. We will confront Felix at the old palm mill with witnesses.
Then Madame Beatrice stepped forward and asked to help.
Let me help. You? Yes. I know I am the last person she wants to see. But I cannot stand here while that man uses her mother against her.
Mama Ugo told her courage did not erase pain. Madame Beatrice said she knew, but she had to start somewhere. As sunset approached, Adana returned toward Umuagu in an old bus with Auntie Ifioma beside her.
Are the originals safe?
Yes, hidden where Felix cannot reach.
And this bundle?
Paper for a man who thinks paper is power.
Good. Let him choke on his greed.
At the old palm mill, Felix waited among rusty drums, broken wood, and dusty sacks.
She will come. What if she brings people? She loves her mother. Love makes people stupid. And if she refuses, then we teach her that inheritance can become burial.
But around the palm mill, the village was already watching.
She should not face him alone.
She will not. No one moves until Felix exposes himself.
I am sorry she had to be brave because we were cruel. Pray your sorry reaches her before death.
Then Adana arrived. Felix stepped out from the shadows with a cold smile and called her by her full name.
Adana Radon Okafor, finally you are learning to answer your real name.
You stole it from me.
I protected my family.
No, you protected your greed.
Give me the papers.
You mean the proof that I am everything you tried to bury.
Careful, girl.
I was careful when I was poor. Now I will be truthful.
And as the sun fell behind the old palm mill, Uncle Felix believed he had trapped Adana, not knowing the whole village was waiting for his own mouth to expose him. Felix demanded the papers. He told Adana to give him the documents if she wanted her mother to live peacefully.
Give me the papers, and your mother lives peacefully.
You used my mother's sickness to threaten me.
I use the only thing poor girls understand.
And what is that?
Fear.
Then you made a mistake. Fear brought me here, but truth made me stand.
Give me the documents.
She did not give him the bundle immediately. Instead, she started asking questions, not because she needed answers from him, but because she needed his own mouth to uncover what his hands had hidden.
Tell me one thing first.
You are not in a position to bargain.
Why did you hate me before I could even walk?
I did not hate you. I hated what you represented.
And what was that?
My brother's foolishness, his weakness, his decision to give his wealth to a child born outside the family name.
So you hated me for it?
Each word exposed the bitterness he had carried for years. Felix had not forgotten. He had only waited for the truth to remain buried long enough for everyone else to forget. Outside the palm mill, hidden in the bushes, the villagers listened.
He is confessing.
Let him continue.
Adana is brave. She is too brave for my heart. I never knew she carried this kind of battle.
That is why we must tell you what really happened.
Every word Felix spoke was becoming evidence. Inside the palm mill, Adana kept her voice steady. She asked Felix
Weak.
if he had
So
threatened
you
her
threatened
mother.
my mother?
I threatened Mama Ugo and forced her to disappear with baby Adana. I gave her a choice. Disappear with you or disappear forever.
You chased a woman with a baby from her home.
And I would do it again.
Adana's tears rose, but they did not weaken her. Instead, they seemed to sharpen her strength.
You did not just steal property. You stole my childhood.
Your childhood, you survived.
I survived hunger that was not meant for me. I survived shame that was built from your greed.
Stop talking like a queen. You are still the girl who carried firewood.
Yes. And that firewood taught me how to carry weights men like you could not carry.
Those words made Felix angry. He stepped forward and snatched the cloth bundle from her hand.
What?
What is this?
Paper.
Where are the originals?
Somewhere your hands cannot reach.
You foolish girl!
No, Uncle Felix, for the first time I was not foolish enough to trust fear.
You think you have won because you tricked me.
I think you have lost because you spoke.
Nobody heard me.
You are sure?
What did you do?
That was when Felix understood. One by one, the witnesses stepped out from hiding. Felix turned slowly.
We heard enough. Your own mouth has judged you.
Move away from Adana.
And for the first time that evening, fear entered his face. Kamsi rushed toward Adana.
Adana, are you hurt?
No,
I should have been beside you.
you were. You listened.
Romantic nonsense.
Say one more word to her and you will learn that patience also has an ending.
Mama Ugo then walked slowly toward Adana, supported by Enkidu.
My child. Mama, I am here. You came back to danger because of me.
You faced danger for me since I was born.
Raymond would have been proud.
Felix tried to twist the story. He claimed the villagers had only heard what they wanted to hear.
You all heard only what you wanted to hear. We heard you admit you threatened Mama Ugo. I was protecting Raymond's legacy. Raymond's legacy is standing beside her mother. Before you answer, Bodika, I answer to no village gossip.
But even his own men had lost courage. When he ordered them to stand with him, they stepped back.
Stand with me!
Sir, the whole village heard. We did not sign for council trouble.
You cowards!
Move closer to the elders, slowly.
While all this happened, Madame Beatrice watched Adana with new eyes. She saw the girl she had once mocked standing strong before the man who had stolen her life.
Adana. Madam. No. Do not answer me with respect I did not give you. I insulted you. I threw money at you. I made your pain a public show.
Yes.
I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Forgiveness is not a cloth I can wear immediately because people are watching.
I understand.
No, you are only beginning to understand.
Adana.
Then Adana turned so everyone could hear her.
When you insulted me, you did not know my father's name.
No.
But that is the problem. You needed a rich man's name before seeing my worth. What if I was truly just a firewood girl? Would I deserve less kindness? Poverty is not an invitation for disrespect. We all deserve dignity, no matter our circumstances.
She spoke not only for herself, but for every poor girl who had been treated like dust. Then she turned to Kamsi. Before everyone, she asked him the question that mattered most.
Kamsi, I need to ask you something before everyone.
Ask me.
If I had remained poor, if no document had appeared, if my father's name was never known, would you still stand here?
Yes.
Do not answer quickly. Answer like a man who understands the cost.
I loved you when you carried firewood. I loved you when my mother called you shame, Aina, but not because of Raymond's name.
Would you still love me without the inheritance?
Yes, Adana, my love is for you alone.
To prove that his love was not about class, Kamsi removed the expensive wristwatch his mother had given him when he returned from Lagos.
This watch was given to me when I returned from Lagos. My mother said it showed our family level. But if loving you means I must choose between level and truth, I choose truth.
Kamsi, I don't want you to become poor for me.
I am not trying to become poor. I am trying to become honest.
Then he turned to his mother and told her he loved her, but he would not let her pride choose his life.
Mama, I love you. but I will not let your pride choose my life.
I know.
Donna forgives us. It will be because she is kind, not because we deserve it.
You are right.
And if she never chooses me, I will still stand for what is right.
Adana looked at him differently then. She asked if he would still stand for her even if she walked away from him.
You would stand for me even if I walk away from you.
Yes.
Why?
Because love that only stands when it is rewarded is not love, it is business.
And your family?
They will learn.
Those words entered Adana quietly. The elders ordered Felix to be taken away to the council house.
Felix Okafor, you will sleep under watch until the council hears all evidence. You cannot hold me! We are not holding a rich man. We are holding a thief of truth. And by morning, the law will hear what the village heard. This is not over!
Village youths escorted him out as he shouted that the matter was not over. As twilight settled over Umuagu, Adana walked back toward the village with Mama Ugo, Nkiru, Kamzi, Pastor Eli, Chief Arthur, Madam Beatrice, and the villagers behind her. She was still dressed simply, but her steps had changed.
See how you are walking.
How?
Like the road now knows your name.
Maybe I am just learning it too.
She walked like someone learning to own the name that had been stolen from her. At the village entrance, the same market women who once mocked her came forward to apologize.
Adana, we are sorry. We mocked you without knowing.
You mocked me because you thought poverty made me safe to mock.
You are right.
I will not carry business forever.
Adana did not pretend the words had not wounded her. She would not carry bitterness forever, but she would not pretend pain had never happened. Later that night, Adana stood before the rusty gate of Chief Raymond Okafor's abandoned mansion. The compound was overgrown. The house was silent.
This was your father's house.
He wanted you to grow up here.
Then why does it feel like I am visiting a life that was stolen from me?
Because you are.
I do not want pity. I want the truth of every room.
Then she stepped forward and opened the gate. The rusty gate opened with a long, painful sound, as if the house itself was crying after years of silence. Adana stood at the entrance of Chief Raymond Okafor's mansion with the old key in her hand. Adana asked if this was supposed to be her home. Mama Ugo answered yes.
So this was supposed to be my home.
Yes, my child.
And I grew up in a hut with leaking roofs.
Not because your father forgot you, because men tried to erase you.
They failed.
Adana walked into the compound slowly. Dry leaves broke beneath her feet. She passed an old fountain, broken flower pots, and dusty pillars. Nkiru wanted to call
Adana,
her name, but Adana
don't
told her
call me
not
yet.
to.
If you call me, I may cry. Then cry. This house owes you tears. No. Tonight, I want to see everything with clear eyes.
At the veranda, Pastor Eli handed her another small key. He said Chief Raymond had given it to him the week before he
Raymond
died.
gave me this key the week before he died.
You kept it all these years?
I kept it for the day truth found its owner. Let her enter first.
She has waited long enough.
When Adana opened the heavy front door, dust rose like old memory. Inside the sitting room, white sheets covered furniture. The air smelled of age and abandonment. Then Adana saw the large portrait on the wall.
Is that him?
Yes,
My father.
he has your eyes.
No, I have his eyes.
Then she stepped closer to the portrait. Her voice broke as she spoke to the father she had never held, never called, never mourned properly.
I carried firewood past your land without knowing it was mine. I begged for food in a village where your name could have fed me.
Adana,
No, Pastor, let me speak to him. I have 23 years of silence to return.
Her words filled the dusty sitting room like a daughter finally arriving home. Soon, Chief Arthur noticed a locked study door along the hallway.
this was Raymond's study. Yes, he kept his most important papers here.
Can we open it?
There is one more key.
Raymond wore it around his neck. Baby bracelet. He left the key with me.
He wanted the door to wait for you. Even after death, he was still guiding you.
Then let us hear what he left behind.
Her hands trembled as she placed the key into the study lock. The door opened. Inside the study, everything looked preserved under dust. Books, maps, certificates, papers, and old files covered the shelves and desk. In the center of the desk was a locked leather folder labeled, "For my daughter Adana."
My name.
He wrote it before the village ever whispered it. Open it.
Slowly, my child.
Seeing her name written by her father made Adana's chest tighten. When she opened the folder, she found a final letter, property documents, a family seal, and a small childhood dress her father had bought for her. She
My
began
daughter,
to read the letter.
if you are standing in this room, it means truth survived longer than wickedness. I wanted you to grow here, laugh here, and never beg for your place in my bloodline. But if men stole your beginning, do not let them steal your heart.
Adana picked up the small childhood dress and asked if her father had bought it for her.
He bought this for me.
Yes, he said you would wear it on your first birthday.
I never had birthday clothes.
I know.
I am not crying for the house. I am crying for the father I lost twice.
Mama Ugo said yes. Raymond had wanted her to wear it on her first birthday. Adana began to cry deeply. The next morning, Felix stood before the village council, guarded by village youths. The documents from the mansion and the copies from Pastor Eli's church were placed before the elders.
Felix Okafor, the village heard your confession. You heard anger, not confession. We also have documents and witnesses.
And the daughter you tried to erase. Look at me, Uncle Felix.
I am not your uncle.
No. You are the man who proved blood without love is only a red liquid.
You think these elders can give you power?
No. They are only returning what you stole.
You will not know what to do with wealth.
I know what hunger feels like. That is enough wisdom to use wealth well.
Yes, I took control after Raymond died. I protected what should have stayed in the Okafor name. Adana is Okafor blood. She was born from a servant and loved by your brother. Raymond's signature loved her louder than your hatred.
The council restored what had been stolen.
By the documents, witnesses, and Raymond's own seal, Adana Raymond Okafor is recognized as rightful voter and heir. All lands, houses, and properties held falsely by Felix Okafor must be returned.
Thank you, God.
Felix was taken away by village youths and local officers.
This wealth will destroy you.
No, the greed for it destroyed you.
Take him. Justice may be slow, but it has arrived. You will regret this!
After the judgment, Madame Beatrice visited Adana privately on the veranda of the restored mansion. This time, she came without gold and without pride.
May I sit?
You may.
I came without gold today because gold made me foolish.
Gold does not make people foolish. It only shows what was already inside.
Madame
You are
Beatrice accepted the truth. She did not ask Adana to forget. She did not even ask her to forgive her that day.
I will not ask you to forget.
right. Good. Because I cannot.
I will not ask you to forgive me today either. I only ask for the chance to spend the rest of my life proving that I have changed.
Change is not spoken, madam. It is lived.
Then watch me live it.
Then Adana looked toward the village road where poor children passed with firewood.
I cannot give you my heart's peace today,
I understand.
but I can give you one beginning.
What beginning?
Never again call a poor person small in front of me.
I swear.
Practice.
Later in the garden, Kamsi and Adana walked slowly among restored flowers and palm trees.
I don't want you to feel you owe me anything.
I don't.
Good.
But I also don't want you to think I forgot how you stood for me.
I stood because it was right. Where does this leave us?
Not at the end.
Then where?
At the beginning, but slowly.
I can walk slowly.
You must. My heart just came out of hiding.
Then I'll wait where it can see me.
Inside the mansion, Adana helped Mama Ugo sit on a beautiful clean bed.
This bed is too fine for me.
No, Mama, your suffering was too much for you. I used to clean rooms like this. Now you will rest in one.
My child.
You hid me to keep me alive. Now let me take care of you while you live.
Weeks later, the village gathered under a banner that read, Raymond Okafor Hope Fund for widows, poor girls, and orphans.
My father left me wealth, but poverty taught me what wealth should do. No girl in this village should be mocked because she is poor. No widow should sell everything before she can buy medicine. That is Today, we launched the Raymond Okafor Hope Fund for widows, poor girls, and orphans.
That is
Madame Beatrice served food and medicine packs to poor women with her own hands.
Self? Maybe shame taught her what pride could not. Please take this and forgive how long it took me to see people clearly. God bless you.
Adana saw her from a distance. She did not smile fully, but her face softened. Change had started walking. At sunset, Adana stood in the restored mansion compound with Mama Ugo, Kamsi, Nkiru, Pastor Eli, Chief Arthur, and Madame Beatrice.
Your father's house is breathing again.
No, Mama. Our house is breathing.
And your name?
My name is no longer hiding.
Adana, thank you for allowing me to stand here.
Stand well, madam. That is all I ask.
Truth did not only restore property, it restored people.
Then Adana walked alone to the front gate and looked at the red earth road where she once carried firewood. Once, they called Adana too poor to be loved. But when truth rose from the dust, it did not only change her name, it changed the village.
Papa, I found my way home.